Well, first we need to make sure that the car is safe. So I place the wheel under, I place the jack, and I place the stand as well. If the car is to fall for any reason, at least you won't get smashed under. So that's important. Now to remove the silent block, you will see there's only 4 bolts, 2 small ones and 2 large ones. You will need a 15 spanner to remove them, and the one that's on horizontal, as you can see, I've loosened the nuts because the bar needs to move a little bit in order to remove it. Okay, so when you're gonna fit it later, don't forget to tighten this. Once you remove your nuts, put them into a recipient, whatever it may be, in case you don't finish the job in the day. This takes about an hour to do that job, but some people take a bit longer. As you can see, the silent block is gone, so we're just gonna remove that inside part, and I'm gonna show you how to remove all the rest. It's actually quite straightforward. Then we're gonna put the new part inside. That will be nice and flushed. So if you don't have a press, I will show you right now how to do it. The part number, here I'm trying to show you, it's a tape gun, but anyway, I've put the part number at the beginning of the video so you can see it. So now you need to place the part into a vise, and we're gonna cut on the inside. So for that you will use a saw. A metal saw is just perfect for the job. You cut it by hand like that, or you just fit it into the saw, whatever suits you, whatever makes the job easier, that's fine. So I will make 2 cuts in the part. Make sure you don't cut too deep, because obviously you don't want to damage the metal part. So it's best to cut several times than one time and bad. Okay, so I will show you how to do it. Once I cut the 2 parts, I will then make a lever. As you can see here, on one side it's flat, and on this side it's kind of beveled. So we're gonna use that side to pull the pressure. Okay, you can see my 2 cuts here. That's where we're gonna put the screwdriver or anything that can make pressure. I use a small hammer to put it inside because it's there's actually not much pressure, but you can use any hammer if you want. A bigger one, there's no problem. So once it's in, you just put it towards you and it will start coming off. If you need to do it again, do it again. As you can see now, it's quite loose and it's coming out. Once this is out, we are left with a small part, it's just about a millimeter thick, that we're gonna remove again. So same thing, same process. We cut it and we remove it. So don't go too deep with that, it's important. Now I'm doing it by hand, as you can see it's coming off. If you need to use a screwdriver again, do it, no problem. As you can see, I'm doing it here with a screwdriver and it's gone. Now if you need to clean that part, remove all the dirt, I really would suggest gas oil. Gas oil is very good, it will lubricate the part and it will clean it perfectly like new. So if you need to do it like that. So now we go, we got the part and we got the new silent block that we need to fit in. As you can see, it's very tight, and you may think it will not go in, but I will show you how to do it. I personally use a little bit of grease that I apply on both parts, the metal part and the plastic part, and then after with some brute force, we're just gonna fit it inside. There's no need to put a ton of grease, just apply a little bit all around, as I'm doing it right now. Here we go, and a little bit as well on the plastic part. It doesn't hurt. That part won't be so tight anyway that the grease will have no effect. the part won't move inside, huh? You don't have to worry about that. Here we go. Great. So now it's done. We just need to fit that part on top of the other, and we'll start hammering. Here we go. So now, in order, we can't hammer it like that, so I use a plank, as you can see. Why a wooden plank? Because it will actually absorbs all the shocks. So you place it nice and flat, and you will use another piece of wood, rather thick this time, and a sledgehammer, because you will need some force, some good force. So it's difficult to film and show you this at the same time, but it needs to be flat. So the wood on top flat as well. Hit it in the middle, and it will come in. So at first, you need to size a bit how hard you need to hit it. But as you can see, now I've managed to put it a bit inside. So now you can really go for it once it's in, and you know it's nice and straight. Just go for it nicely. You place that wood on top, and you really go for it, and you will see it'll start coming in more and more. So now we're nearly at the end, and as you can see, because the part is not flushed, it's not flat, there's about a millimeter on top and a millimeter at the bottom as well. Now obviously if we continue hammering, it just won't fit. So I use a second plank. As you can see, there's a second plank there. So we'll make a gap. We'll turn the part around, and we'll make sure it fits inside. So there we go. Now it fits in. Okay. So now we're just gonna turn the part around again, and we're gonna continue hammering. So the plastic part will be nicely flushed with the metal parts, and the excess will just go under. There we go. Now it's fitted. As you can see, it is fitted as it should be. So now we just need to fit it in the car. Okay, so now we're just gonna place our bolts, the two small ones and the two large ones. Once you tighten everything, I suggest you put everything by hand like that, a bit loose. Once all the bolts are there, then you tighten everything after. But so that it holds, you just fit it by hand first. There we go. So now we place back our bolt on the side. As you can see, that bar is moving, which help placing it. If not, it's a nightmare. Okay, place this one first, so that the part don't fall, and place the rest after. So one thing, once you finish tightening the part, don't forget that nut that you've loosened for the bar. It's important. It's something very easy to forget. So here we go. So you can't get wrong with that. It's a spanner, a 15 spanner that you use. In case you go wrong as well, in case you think you've used the wrong bolt, as you can see, this one doesn't go in, so you can't miss it. So if it doesn't go in, that it goes the other way. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you can press the like button, that'll be fantastic. And if you subscribe to the channel, you will see more video as they come along. If you got any ideas of video and I can make it, drop me a line, and if I know it, I will make it. I try to make them as sensible and easy to understand as possible. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next one. Ciao.